Well, I'm sorry to say, my friends, I'm losing my camp. I am. I'm losing this camp, which has a little bit to do with why I haven't invested more of my time making it more of a camp, right? With a table, possibly seats, you know, something permanent like a lean-to or something. This is something I've been really wanting to do, and I've been really holding off, and there's a reason why that is, why I've done as little work here as possible. The fact is, I am losing my camp, and this is what I want to talk about today. Oh, did you see that? For those of you that don't know, you're not supposed to come in here with any type of vehicle, dirt bikes, cars, and so on. Comes another bike. You can come in, you can hike, you can do what I'm doing, but you cannot come in here with vehicles or dirt bikes. According to the conversation I had with a police officer couple, you're caught in here one time, you get a slap on the wrist, and they say go home with your bike and all. You get caught again, you're going for a ride, and you lose your bike or your four-wheeler, your ATV, whatever. And you know, it's too bad. But so for those of you that don't know, this is my view looking out, and this is the view behind me. So what I'm going to do is let's turn the camera around, and we're going to talk a little bit, okay? Let's go back here. There's two ways of getting here. One is that way. While the sun is going down, it's really getting dark in it, even though the camera doesn't show it. And the other one is coming that way. All down there at the bottom of the hill are all swamp land. No one is coming that way. To get up here, either that way or that way, is not easy. Hold on, I want to see who's... A lot of people in here tonight. All right, so let me step back. I was hiking here a few years ago, maybe 5 years ago. A friend of mine, and this wasn't really cleared out the way it was. That big tree you see down, that was standing up, and this had a big cutout right there. And this is a hill, by the way. After these two trees right here, it drops pretty quickly. Not something you want to stand on for hours, you know, make a camp out of. So beyond these two trees, this is as level as it gets. And up there near my tripod is even better. Sorry about that glare. We came in here one day, and up here there was a hunter's stand, pretty well camouflaged, and he kind of cut an opening, and he was shooting deer, animals. Now there is a wild animal track that comes through here. They walk right along the ledge, so you could either shoot from up behind me in the tree way out there with a gun, obviously, and anything coming through here you could get closer. So we saw this, we liked it, we came here, my buddy and I, Ryan, a couple times, and then we noticed that the hunter never came back. There was no evidence. I was coming here during hunting season, during the winter. He was not coming back. So every year we come here a little bit more, or mostly myself would come here a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And then one year I came here, matter of fact, I think I made a video about it. I came here and that tree, this tree had fallen. This is where I've been doing those fixed blade knife reviews. See, the tree rotted and it fell. All right. This is all my stuff I kind of picked up, cleaning up the whole area, and would like to burn it eventually. So this tree fell and took out that little tree with it. That tree was standing up, and they were both sticking straight out, and it really blocked the view. So a good friend of mine, Gary, was here one day. Both of them, we took turns sawing until the weight of it, they collapsed. They dropped down there, which opened this up. I have removed some dead stuff here and there. I normally use this tree right there to hang packs, that tree to hang some packs, and I've been using this tree to hang packs. We hang hammocks from this tree to this tree. Gary usually used those two trees down there. You can use I mean, there's so many options. And like I said, this is going downhill a little bit until you get to those two big trees, and then it's not pleasant. So you know, I can't move the camp further back, right? This is sort of my area of operations. Oh, here they come again. Anyway, so this right here is a tripod. You can see I made it. I put my my pack there, my actual camera tripod, and I've been hanging my pack there for a very good reason. This tree right here, and most likely if that goes, this tree, I'm losing. Now this is the problem. This is why I like this area. Really nice overhead canopy, keeps the sun out. As you can see, beautiful view. There's always, except this evening, a beautiful breeze that comes through. Now look, I mean, look around. Everywhere you see, I mean, there's a lot of land that I could use, and I may end up having to do that. Although I really like this spot. This is my problem, okay? Let me move over here. This ledge is deteriorating. This used to be straight across. All these roots used to not be there. Well, they weren't sticking out. That big tree right there, I can't, you're not going to be able to see it well, but underneath that tree, it goes up a couple feet. It's almost right underneath it. So there is very little holding that tree. All the way up to here, underneath this tree, there's nothing underneath. All the sand has washed away and gone down. If that goes, there's going to be a large piece of land that goes with it. And most likely, this smaller tree, well, it's kind of a good sized tree. Now, if both of those go, I'm going to lose a large portion of the flat usable land here at the camp, as well as, never mind the fact that they're going to be quite an eyesore. It will expose to sun, rain, or just people seeing me up here a lot more. I mean, a lot more. Without those two trees, And a large portion of this land, oh look, there's my SE6. I'm going to lose a lot of this camp. Now, probably am safe if I come back here, but see now it's starting to drop off. It's starting to drop right after these 2 trees I use for my hammock. It drops off. The rest of this land is all hill, not pleasant to use. Now I could come back here. I could build something back here. I'd still get some of the breeze. But I really like up there. I really do. Now you all know camp number 2, right? I've talked about camp number 2. I don't use it a lot for several reasons. Because it is in the sun. Camp number 2 is over there. Right now with the sun going down, camp number 2 is lit up like the sun. It really is. Really hot. Look at over here. Look at this. See how the sun stops? Look at all this shade. And it's like that year-round, all day. All day. Less snow. 0 sunbeams coming in. Great for video. You know, and there's always a beautiful, nice breeze coming in. Right now, very, very little. It's not much. So you see what I mean? That large tree is going to go eventually. And it really is straight up and down. It's not leaning in any particular area. Matter of fact, the majority of these trees are all like that. They're all straight up. That is a huge tree. It's going to take the not as huge tree right next to it. They're both going to go. Never mind the fact that it will take a large portion of this flat area that I like to use. That's why I haven't been putting my bag on that tree anymore, because it would be my luck. I'm standing here making a video and the whole tree goes with all my gear on the tree. I don't want to do that. So, it's too bad. It's too bad. But the fact is, it's been 1 year that I've been really coming here on a kind of a regular basis. And I've noticed a huge, drastic change, a difference with that soil going away. It keeps getting worse. Like every single rainstorm, it gets worse. Every single rainstorm. This land here, before those 2 trees, is relatively flat. You're not as close to the edge, but I'm telling you, if those 2 trees go, we're going to get a lot more snow, a lot more rain, and a lot more sun. And those are the things that really kind of make this area stand out. Now, you know, look, can I go somewhere? Of course I can. But, you know, look. I mean, I've been thinking about going up in there. I've been thinking about going over there. It will be as equally hard to get to. I don't have to worry about people just walking by. And it's kind of the same with the sun. The sun will be blocked out a lot, but I will have to do a little bit more work to kind of get it looking like this. Anyway, I'm kind of repeating myself. So, sorry to say the camp might be moved. Serious changes made. Well, that's why I don't put a lot of work, because a lot of the stuff I want to do would be further up there. And I would hate to build a table, put this or that, a little bit of shelter, and then all of a sudden go down and whatever I had up is either gone or now exposed, and anybody out there can see it. And you're gonna know. I mean, if that tree's gone, this is like being up on a stage. Anybody would be able to see me down below. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you. That lovely, wonderful news. All right. Be well, everybody. Stay safe. We'll talk soon. Bye.